up, everyone? Art Morrison here, bringing you the jumping program that you just purchased. I bring you here because this is where I had my first dunk. 15 years old, 2005. I'm showing my age here, but you get the point. All right, I'm gonna show you guys everything you need to do to increase your vertical and become a great jumper in any sport, but here we're gonna be sport specific and talk about the best sport in the world, basketball. So without further ado, let's get going. All right, first step to increasing your vertical and your jumping ability and having a long, lasting, durable career is stretching and warming up. And I know among youth, especially when I was young, you just want to hop out there and get on the court without stretching and warming up, but it's detrimental to your career in the long run. So here it's super important that you stretch your muscles and warm up. Take about 10 to 15 minutes to do so every time you play. Your friends might make fun of you, but you're gonna have a longer career than them. I can recall being younger, not even younger, in college, I used to really take pride in stretching when other guys were just going through the motions because it was part of practice. But I lasted longer in games. I was less sore the next day. It's super, super important if you're gonna begin to develop your muscles in jumping that you stretch every muscle in your body. Take your time, get warm before you get going. That's the most boring part of this video. But just know that you can skip all of that and do everything you see in this video and maybe increase your vertical and all that good stuff, but you're not getting maximum potential out of your muscles and your jumping ability if you're not warmed up and your muscles aren't stretched. Flexibility provides durability. Remember that. Let's move on. All right, without further ado, let's get into what you came here for, some jumps. All right, if you look where we are, we're here at a park. I have no bands, no weighted balls, nothing special. This is a low budget jumping program. Not everyone can afford a gym membership, a trainer, all the equipment that you see on Instagram and YouTube. All right, this is something you can do in your garage, at a local park, anything. So pay close attention. All right, we're gonna get into about 10 jumping workouts with no ball.
Keep your legs straight while jumping as high as you can and as fast as you can. Squat down to a seated position while then propelling yourself into the air as high as you can. With one leg elevated to a 90-degree angle, jump off of a platform as high as you can, switching feet in the air and landing on your opposite foot. Similar to both squat jumps and calf burnouts, bend your legs slightly while propelling yourself into the air as fast as you can and as high as you can. On a platform about knee height, step down onto the ground, jumping up as high as you can upon landing. This works your ability to get off the ground repeatedly in games.
So now that we just knocked out the jumps with no ball, we're gonna get right into controlled workouts that you could do again with no weights and no ball. But these are slower, more controlled, that work on less explosion and more strength. Again, if you have the budget, you can do these with weighted balls, bands, dumbbells, whatever you have, but these are just the basics of workouts to give you so that you can take it to another level. Let's get started.
Isolate one leg while squatting until your knee is at a 90-degree angle. Take one large step, bending your knee down to a 90-degree angle, then propelling yourself back up to a standing position. On an elevated platform, stand on the balls of your feet with your heels hovering over the ground. Stand on your tippy toes to a squeeze. As you improve your strength, try doing calf raises on one foot at a time.
Alright, now we just bust out a couple jumping workouts that you can do to increase your jumps. But here's on to the fun part, jumping with the ball. In this section, we're really gonna talk about body movement. Alright, because essentially when you're jumping, you're literally, every muscle in your body is working together to propel you in the air. It's actually quite amazing. So we're gonna really get into the details of how to jump and get you to a point where you can dunk the basketball. Let's go.
Here you want to jump repeatedly off of both feet simultaneously, exploding upward to the basket.
Like I quoted earlier, everyone's a different kind of jumper. Figure out what kind of jumper you are, but you want to become a master of every way there is to jump. So when it's time to get past your defender and drive the lane, in this instance, we're jump stopping in with 2 feet at the same time. You want to be able to rise up and dunk on anyone. All right, in that same manner. All right, there's several different ways to get to the basket and gather into your jump. We just worked on one where you can come into a jump stop and jump off 2 feet simultaneously. Or we're about to go over a couple where you can gather 1-2 step left, right, right, left, gather into a 1 step off your right foot or your left foot. But you want to stay after practice and do 25 of each of these jumps. That's right, 25 of each of these jumps. You're going to be dead, but your legs are going to be super explosive a week or two later.
With your back to the basket and your inside foot as your pivot foot, drive your outside foot to gain momentum and explode upward towards the rim. Starting no further than the elbow, take 2 large steps towards the basket, gaining momentum and exploding off of your inside foot up toward the rim.
Notice how when I do my squat jumps with the knee drive, I'm propelling the ball up as hard as I can, as well as my knees. This keeps you in the air for that split second longer than the defender, as well as gives you an extra inch or 2 on your vertical jump. Driving your knee is extremely important. Just like I explained in the squat jumps where we drive both knees up when jumping off of 2 feet, it gives us an extra inch or 2 on our vertical, as well as keeping us in the air a bit longer for stronger finishes. The same thing applies for when we're jumping off 1 foot. The opposite knee, along with the ball, drives up, propelling us up, giving us that extra 1 or 2 inches. It's super important to make this a good habit off both legs. When I was coached, I was taught that the ball and your foot are on a string. So when the ball is going up with your left hand, your left foot is being driven up as well. Same thing goes for the other way. This is super important for coordination and proper finishes, so we don't have people jumping off the wrong foot and getting their shot disrupted. The power we gain when driving our knees in the air when we're trying to jump comes from our abs. It's super important to have ab strength if you want to be a great jumper. Here are a couple ab workouts you can do, again with no equipment, that can help your ab strength and again, add inches to your vertical. And there you have it. I'm no sports scientist, I'm no personal trainer, I'm a basketball player just like you, and I increase my vertical with these very workouts in a place just like this for little to no money. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks again for purchasing. That's it.